The cooking update is officially out in Grow a Garden, and with this update comes a pig. This pig can give you varying rewards from common all the way to prismatic. And today I'm going to show you guys the fastest way you guys can farm these prismatic rewards, like the taco fern, the 3 gourmet eggs, the 4 zen seed packs, and the pet shard fried, because there is a very specific method that you guys need to do. Anyway, so let's get right into it, and if you guys want to be a part of the OG 150k, hit that sub button. Let's go. So yeah, the main character of this update is Chris P, which I think stands for Chris Pig, but he is the chef and you actually need to feed him. You are going to be the one cooking for him. So if you guys take a look right to the left of him, you will see this pot, and with this pot you can basically throw in whatever ingredients you want. For example, if I throw in a coconut in here and press start cooking, this should cook me a coconut soup. And as you guys can see, I'm just going to skip this with a roblox. Boom, 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 and boom. I've made a delicious coconut soup. But that's the thing, delicious is very subjective, and if you guys actually want to get the best rewards, you're going to need to cook exactly what Chris Pig likes. And you guys can see, watch what happens when I give him this fruit. You can say, try this food I gave you, and on the top it says he is pleasantly surprised with my dish, and that gave me a reclaimer. And you may think, oh, pleasantly surprised, isn't that what you need to get the prismatics? No, absolutely not. Even though he was pleasantly surprised, all that I got from that was an uncommon reward. So yeah, definitely not what you want. So you already probably know we're definitely gonna need some certain type of recipes, right? Like, so first of all, it depends, right? Because you could throw in 5 coconuts and it might give you something different. But I do actually, can this guy get out of the freaking pot? Anyways, as I was saying, depending on what you put in the pot is the type of recipe you get. So as you guys can see, even though I put in 5 different coconuts in here, now all I have is a coconut. Look at my inventory. It says a coconut soup. So once again, even if I do end up giving this one to the pig right here, let's see what he says this time. And once again, pleasantly surprised. And this time I also just got an uncommon reclaimer. Yes, partly it does actually just have to do with luck, but there is certain recipes, including this one right here, that you can literally see he says he wants, that will give you a higher chance of getting better rewards. Anyways, guys, let's get right into these recipes, starting with the sandwich. So as you guys saw, what you will usually cook if you put in either a coconut or literally just any one random thing, most likely you're gonna get a soup. You actually need certain combinations to get different things, like this sandwich that I actually have right here. But yeah, let's start with the sandwich. So for the sandwich, you are going to need 1 apple. After the apple, you're gonna need 1 tomato, and then you're going to need another tomato on top of that one. After that, you are going to need some corn, and after that, the final ingredient is some bamboo. Do I know how these came together? Do I know why it's like this? No, absolutely not. But what you will notice is that as you keep on adding more ingredients, the color of the water in the pot will change. So if it's orange, you probably are doing the right thing. I'm gonna hit start cooking right here, press skip cooking, and then I'm gonna skip it for 1 Robux, but I will say this is the dev server. Very confident. I'm very confident that they are going to change this to like 200 Robux or something wild. But either way, let's skip the time, grab the sandwich, and boom, just like that, we have made 2 sandwiches. And yes, they do have varying kgs. That is 100% RNG. So this one's 1.12 kilograms. Either way, watch what happens when you feed this to the pig. Honestly, it might not be as good as if we were to get him the hot dog, and I will be going over the hot dog recipe in a second, but take a look at this. Try this food I cooked up, and then look what he'll say on the top. He said, oh no, seems to have a sad look on his eyes. Wait, that's actually kind of wild. But either way, the sandwich is one of the things that will be what's called his cravings. So as you guys can see, he says ... and then hot dog would be nice. Sandwich is one of those things. Pie is one of those things. Salad is one of those things. Hot dog and waffle, and I think burger, but I actually don't have the burger recipe. Either way, those are what is supposed to basically give you way higher chances of getting prismatics. Keep in mind, this changes every hour. So if you guys see that he has a certain craving, make sure to just stuff him up with that certain craving. Either way, before we get into the hot dog, we're going to get into the pie next. For the pie, you guys are going to need 1 bamboo. I might need to harvest some bamboo, but I will say you guys should kind of have a similar setup to what I have with like tomatoes, pumpkins, watermelons, coconuts, bamboo, apples. Like it's kind of a weird setup. Mushrooms is absolutely a must as well for the hot dog recipe specifically. And you're also going to need giant pine cones also for the hot dog recipe. Boom, boom, boom. Either way, let's get this next recipe done. Okay, so for the pie, we are going... Oh, I said BAN. That's probably why. Anyways, we're going to start with a bamboo. After the bamboo, we're going to need a pumpkin. Okay, we'll put that in as well. After the pumpkin, we're going to need a cactus. And after the cactus, we are going to need a coconut. All right. And then we're going to need a tomato after that. And that should be the recipe right there. As you guys can see, the color changed a little bit. Start cooking. And hopefully this gets me a pie. That's what it should be. And boom, your pie is done cooking. We'll take that out. And I mean, just for fun, we might as well just feed it to the pig as well. Try this food I cooked up, yada yada. And he will be either happy or sad about that. Nope, he's very sad. I guess maybe he only wants a hot dog, but I'm gonna go over that last. Next, we're gonna go over the salad, which is literally just 5 tomatoes. So it's tomato, 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 and tomato. That should go ahead and create us one beautiful looking salad. Boom, 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 and boom, salad. He definitely isn't gonna want this, but you know, he has to eat it. All right, he's getting pretty big. He needs a salad. Anyways, try this food I cooked up, Mr. Pig. Do you enjoy it? And okay, he actually decently liked that one, but still, we gotta reclaim her. Either way, hot dog is after this last recipe, which is the waffle. For the waffle, you're going to need an orange tulip and orange tulip again, a pumpkin. Do I have another pumpkin or do I have to pick that up? I think I have to pick that up. Bro, do I really not have another pumpkin? Are we serious? Okay, well, I guess we can't do the waffle recipe, but it's 2 orange tulips, a pumpkin, and then it's a watermelon, which luckily I actually have that one. And then you ended up with another orange tulip. Honestly, this probably isn't going to cook a waffle, but I wonder what it is going to cook. 1 Robux and yep, just soup. So not great. Either way, now we can get into the hot dog and hopefully get some really good rewards from Chef P over here. Either way, let's get us 1 giant pine cone. So this is for the hot dog recipe, by the way. An apple. Boom. Put that apple in there. Watermelon after the apple. That's okay. That's fine. And then this is when you need a mushroom. It gets pretty expensive on this recipe. And then you finish it off with 1 piece of corn. All right. That hopefully should make us a wonderful, delectable hot dog that we can feed to Chef P over here. And absolutely, boom, 1 hot dog. Okay, Chef P, take this hot dog. He should hopefully like it. Here, try this, and hopefully this gives us some really good reward. Nods approvingly, though not overly impressed. Yeah, that's kind of wild. Honestly, this might be glitched just because I'm in the dev server, but I gave him a hot dog. That's what's supposed to basically give us the highest level rewards. Either way, it seems like there's a lot of luck involved in this as well. Hopefully all these bugs should be fixed by the time the actual game comes out. But yeah, that is how you're actually supposed to get the prismatic rewards. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys did, go ahead and subscribe. See you guys in the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.